Hello everyone, welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but seeing as how I have spent an incredible amount of time breeding axolotls and messing around and doing stuff, as you can see in this area, we have some axolotl action up there, and we have a few things here, a few things behind me here. I figured we'd do a tutorial and a kind of an informational video, as everything I found on YouTube was terrible information. So, in Minecraft Bedrock, and that's what most of this video is going to be towards, is the Bedrock edition, there are only two ways to spawn the blue axolotl, which some people may or may not be after. We have one here. The first way that you can spawn these guys in, if you're in creative, or you can turn cheats on your world and you don't want to sit through the breeding process, you'd simply type in a command, summon axolotl. You have to space between them, and then 3 of the grave key, which is the shift. You have to press shift, and it's the key that's above tab. Space, Minecraft, if I can spell, colon, entity, _ born. Bam. Object successfully summoned, and there he is, a little baby blue boy. For whatever reason, that will spawn in a baby blue one every time. Now, you do have to watch these guys, because if you leave and load your world back in, they'll be gone. So you'll want to name tag this guy. Bred axolotls will not despawn, but being that we summon this one in, it will. And that's 90% of the videos you will find on YouTube. The second way that you can get a blue axolotl, and the only other way that you can, is by breeding. And it's unfortunate, there's no trick, there's no nothing. It is pure luck, and it is a pain. All these videos that I've seen with the tags, easy way to find blue axolotl, it's doing this. As I said, the two ways to get these guys is to summon them in or breed them. There is no other way. There is a spawn egg that you can get in creative. If you take this spawn egg and start just smashing it on the ground, you will never get a blue axolotl. In Java edition, you can actually find these blue boys in the world. It has the same percentage chance, about the 1 in 1200 chance of finding them wild in the world. That will be changed in the next update, because they are supposed to be a breed only. And of course, Java has its own command. I don't know it. Something summoning an entity stage 4. You can look on YouTube or on the internet. I mean, it's easy to find. So with breeding, a lot of people will just make a pool very similar to like this, where they have a ton of water in it. Let's go ahead and grab a water bucket, break our fence, and they will place in axolotls all over the bottom of this pool and just breed them, breed them, breed them, breed them. And that's a cool way to do it. You can do it. It works. I was trying something here that did not work. But there is a way that we can streamline this process. And as you see here, we kind of did a layout for the breeders that we had on Truly Bedrock. So let's go through how to specifically build those. Pretty simple. You need 3 blocks in a row. You come up a block. You can leave a block there. You can punch it out. It doesn't matter. And then the way I ended up doing it is I had a couple of rows that were like this, behind one another, right? So we have our little piece like this. We have this guy over here. We are going to need to cap this off with some blocks to keep the axolotls in. And here we have 2 pens side by side. To finish it off, put a little bit of fence in here, like so, and then a glass pane. The glass pane, axolotls can breathe through, and this will help you to keep them separate. So then you'll want to take a water source and waterlog this glass pane, and pretty much your pen is set up. You'll want to get yourself some axolotls, and you will come in and place them in here and in here. And of course, just for showing you guys, we can do this. Now, it does not matter. Similar colors, different colors, you have that same 0.38% chance of getting a blue axolotl. Then you get yourself some buckets of tropical fish, and you come over here and you feed these guys. And if you watch their animation, they'll both kind of pop up like that, and as long as both of their faces are in the glass pane, they will produce a baby. Now, getting the babies out of here, you have to have a bucket of water. If we grab just a regular old bucket, you guys will see that we can't grab the baby with this bucket. We can grab the adult, but we cannot grab the baby. And the baby is on this side of the glass pane. It has to be a bucket of water. And for whatever reason, sometimes in creative, it doesn't want to pick this guy up. So now that we have the breeder set up, you can do what I did, and I had this right at the surface of a tropical ocean. I went down and had 2 stacks of buckets. I had some food, my rockets, my sword, and my pickaxe on this side, and then 32 buckets to fill up the rest of my inventory. And then I bred these things, and I watched them, and then I went and did the next one, so on and so forth. You do need to watch every breed, because sometimes these guys will get up close to one another, and it'll push off the glass. And what you'll have to do is come in and actually pick this guy up and then place him back down in kind of a hurry so that they will start breeding again. So a little bit of issues with this farm, but it works very, very well. I would honestly recommend this style farm if you're trying to get the blue axolotl, because it works very well and you can separate the babies out pretty easy. But there is another farm design, and we're going to go through this. We actually built this on a live stream. And excuse my voice there. You need a 3x3 platform. You can make this as long as you really want, but a 3x3 is a good starting place. So we're going to go ahead and not worry about this. You will then want to build up opposite sides. So this side needs to come out a block past the platform, and then this side needs to do the same. Like so. Then you'll want to come in, you'll want to place in some upside down stairs, like so, and like so. Next thing, place some chests. It's probably better if we do this. And then we can place some glass. You can place half slabs, glass, whatever you want, whatever your fancy is, like so. And like I said, you can extend this out if you wanted to. You could extend this platform out many blocks. It does not matter, because we are going to waterlog these chests. All you would need to do is make sure that you extend the stair portion of this out as well, and I will show you why momentarily. So let's fill this back in. You are going to want to get yourself some slabs. We found this out when we built this, which is kind of a good thing. And we'll just use the cobbled deep slate slabs. And you're going to want to place some slabs over the chest. So now what you can do, once you finally got your axolotls that you want to breed with, which in this case are going to be these blue boys, shift right click on the chest. That doesn't waterlog it. Go ahead and place these guys in, and you can pick the water back up. We're still learning a little bit, guys. We're still learning a little bit. Take your water buckets, waterlog these chests, and now you have a breeder set up. So what this will do is you need to come and stand on these slabs with your same tropical fish and feed these guys. Seriously, eat it. It does work, I promise you. They will breed. And as you saw there, the babies will fall down from in these stairs here. I recommend you build another platform or a catch tube or something like that where the babies are going to fall down, which is right here. And you can send these bad boys off to wherever you would like. There's many things that you could do with this setup here. We could do like a sorting system where these guys go over cells, and the babies could drop into certain cells. We are going to want to build this up so the babies don't fall out. And, of course, close this off like this. Like I said, you could drop them into cells, You could extend it out. You could use this for breeding the blue one, very similar to this farm over here, and just have a giant pool of these and have this thing mini blocks that way and mini blocks this way. One thing I would recommend doing is building this whole setup or this whole setup above a tropical ocean, and then do like Silent Whisperer is doing, and build yourself a fish farm where the tropical fish get flooded in or moved into a place where you can go pick them up in a bucket. It's a lot easier than what I did, but this farm does work, and it works pretty well. These guys only take about a minute to be ready to breed once again, and they will breed. Right now, they're being funny, but in survival, they don't do weird things like this. And this is a bred axolotl, so this thing will never despawn. And we'll just pick them up for now, because we don't want them roaming around. Again, if these things don't breed, you can simply pick them up and place them back down, and they will try to breed once again. There we go. There's the breeding process. Nope. They're wanting to be silly. I promise you that this thing works. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, the hardest thing about moving these axolotls and stuff is, as you can see, they'll fight the current and they'll swim. I haven't found an easier way to move them. You could drop them down into a pool where you have minecarts that pick them up. There's many, many different things. But a few things to note. Number one, these guys take 20 minutes to grow up. You can speed up that process by feeding these guys tropical fish. It will speed up their growth rate by 10% every time you feed them, and you can feed them until they're fully grown like you see there. Other than that, good luck. Getting a blue axolotl is extremely challenging and a little bit painful, but with a little bit of patience and dedication, you too can have yourself plenty of these blue axolotls in your world like we do. Now maybe, just maybe, we took all the bad luck from the Bedrock community by breeding these up first, and you guys will get your own very, very quickly. A 1 in 1,200 breed chance does not guarantee you that 1,200 breeds you will get one axolotl. A thing to note as well, when I bred 2 adults like this, I counted this as 1 breed, not 2 breeds. And so when I say 1,900 times, that means I bred these guys, the parents, 1,900 times. That is 3,600 axolotls were bred. That is 3,600 tropical fish captured by hand. There's all kinds of things that I did that was crazy. But I do recommend this farm for breeding up the blue boys, and then once you get the blue boys, this style farm for getting many, many babies. Other than that, I think that's all that I have found out with axolotls. It's just a pain. I really wish that we could change the breeding to just this tropical fish as opposed to the bucket of tropical fish. It would be a lot easier to breed them, but it is what it is. If you do as I said and either farm, this farm or this farm, put yourself a big platform up in the sky with some soul sand and build a fish farm, just a normal old fish farm, it will spawn in tropical fish. You filter those into a 3x3 chamber and put a 3x3 pool of water at the bottom. You can simply capture all the tropical fish you'll ever need and then walk over and breed these guys. That's what Silent's doing. It's a very smart thing. I didn't do it. But anyway, that is all I have for axolotl breeding. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck. And if you do happen to get some axolotls, check the description down below for the link to the Discord and share them in the picture and memes. Show me your blue axolotls. And show me the names that you picked out and things like that. I hope this helps some of you guys out. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but unfortunately you can't cheese it. There was a bug in Java where you could pick up any baby that was bred and put it down real quick and it would turn into a blue one. and then you could name it and all that stuff, and then breed it, and it doesn't work anymore. They're pretty adamant about fixing the bugs and making this an exceptionally pain in the butt process. But if you found this information useful or any of the tips and tricks helpful, make sure to hit that like button, comment, consider subscribing if you're new. Check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.